welcome to the extended reading that I started on Instagram, but it applies here. So whenever you're watching, wherever you're watching, all is well, all is good. The images were just too good to pass up, so I decided to continue on a live. Okay, lots to say. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to go ahead and open up the third eye. Hello, Sparkle. Hello. Oh, okay. So let me familiarize you with what's on the table, and then I will be expanding with more images right now. So let me show you what's up. Starting with the south. We have the west, which the card is on its side. We've got the north, the east, which is another card on its side, and the free card, middle card is the wizard. So feel free to comment and chat with me. It's a regular day for me. I don't know, a lot of people celebrate a lot of things. Mine is more the solstice, the winter solstice. I really love to observe that particular evening. And I have really come to peace with today in general. So I'm going to start on the south. Let's lay some cards onto the magic table. So yes, in the meantime, I am someone that does offer live readings, one-on-one, where you look me in the eye on, there's many video platforms to choose from, and I always able to work that out with people, whatever video platform that is for you that you have. I have them all, really. Okay. Let's get some images for the west. Oh, you like my outfit? Yeah, my Christmas dragon. Which I am a dragon. Chinese astrologically. Oh, these are with that one. Okay. Okay, and it was that one. Okay, here we go. I love it when they're flying and they want to talk and they're not shy. Yeah, I just felt today was a really nice day to read. It's a rest day unless I decide to move and torque, twist, bend, or tear down this body of mine. Oh, they got 4 of them. Okay, these goes. Whew. Okay, we've got some really good images on the table. And before I begin, I really need to hear some sounds here. Maybe this isn't long. This isn't loud enough. Okay, let's open up the third eye and see what magic the table will speak. Let's see the messages that the table has for us. Okay, just like moving them around because there's a lot of cards on the table sometimes and I need space. I actually need a bigger table. And it doesn't matter how big it gets because the more big it gets, the more stuff it gets on my table. Oh my God, what a cutie this one is. Oh, she's so cute. Okay. Let me open up the third eye here. So how you get in touch with me to have a personal reading, just email me in this, the info is in the description, and or if you have Instagram and want to follow my Serpent Visionary Oracle page or my Serpent Visionary Yoga page, soon to be activated here on YouTube as well, you can DM me there along with all the shenanigans I post. I'm just looking here to see what's up. Okay. Very good. Clear my sinuses. Hold up a minute here. And let's get going. Now, this reading started on the new moon. And what I was speaking about in the new moon is, what are we wishing for? When we look up in the sky and see that beautiful star, what is it that you are having come towards you? And also I was speaking about anything that may be like you may be settling. And because that was a strong message of the new moon, was showing me, or I was in conversation about it up in here, about have I settled? Where have I settled? Or if you have people around you that have settled. And you really can't vibe with people that settle, because settling is not really living out your heart and not willing to go get and go after. You settle and it's good. I'm not saying settling is not bad. It works for a lot of people. You know, maybe they need a break or something like that. But the tribe that listens here, we're not settlers. We're go-getters. We go get what we want. Fucking not gonna settle. You have to stand. And in the South is our bodies, our temple, our everything, who we speak with, who's around us, where do you live, what do you put inside the most valuable machine you'll ever own. And we had a beautiful card show up, was the spirit. And the angel is holding a skull. As you know, I'm going to flop over the cards so you can see the images. Yeah, the hustlers, the fucking big dick energy girl. And if you're a dude with big dick energy, fuck, dude. But when you are women with big dick energy, fucking A, move and step the fuck aside. Because when we set a focus and a want and a desire, it is going out there and it's being heard. These, what we're creating, the wishes of going forward, are very much coming forward, because the wish is going towards the east, which is what has us go forward, what has us go and the next level shit. And even the cards is pointing, yes, it's pointing towards the southeast or east. It's in between the east and the south. So along with the spirit and the angel, we have the King of Wands, we have Temperance, and we have the Six of Cups, going home, going home. So these wishes that are going out is something you've really been looking at, and the sun is in the middle of this picture. Fuck yeah, I love to see the sun. Fucking love to see the sun. Because the sun is the big fat yes, no matter what. No matter what turmoil or strife or brokenness that we have been feeling, we looked at it and we dealt with that, and we started putting these vibes into an outlet, and because it's the spirit of the South, it's very much body oriented, health oriented. Reclaim your health, reclaim your fucking body. It doesn't matter what shape, size, where you're at. I remember doing this for myself. It's going to be 9 years ago. I reclaimed my health and body back. And that meant for me to leave a lot behind. We've left a lot behind, man. We're being asked to simplify as well. That where we go in ahead is that there's less burden and less energy around. It'll be more focused on us and our heart. For some, especially those that left people behind, even loved ones that you care for and love very dearly, because you were willing to face the deaths and deal and all the deaths that we've gone through, there's a lot of forward motion here in this journey. Actually, there's a lot coming in for the South right now. It's time to really let the guard down. It's time to let your hair down. It's time to just be you, no matter what that is. We don't really give a fuck right now at this point. What's being said, what people think, because it's none of our business. It's none of my business what anyone says or thinks about me. Why? Because I'm doing what I love. I'm doing what I adore. I live in a beautiful area and place that all I have to go outside and it's just like I'm blessed. It's very magical here. This is the magic that I'm talking about. You put your order in and you place your wish up. It's coming. Although it's coming in a place where you're moving. So some of you are relocating. Some of you are really getting rid of, like you go through your kitchen and like I would go through people's kitchens when they ask me, I want to eat clean, and I'll just look, I'm like, and they'll tell me to eat clean, and I'll look at the fridge and I'm like, get ready for the garbage can and the compost. And when they really find out what that is, are you really willing? Because there's hesitance here. There's a lot of fighting, like battling it out between the head and the heart, the head and the heart. Just do it. Just do it. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter what level you're at. The only thing that really matters is you going forward and leaving that past behind and going after what your heart wants. In the body, in the health, surrounding you, stability, monies. This speaks nothing of another person. Because you are finding your true value in being on this journey on your own. And for those of you that see this and you're partnered, maybe perhaps you are leaving, or if you are in a marriage, you come to a conclusion because you can no longer carry on this way, or it gets sweeter. See, so there's a lot of movement here. There's a lot of different directions, but it has nothing to do with another person outside of yourself here in the South. The South is your temple. It's everything. Let me show you how cute the messages are, but it just wants me to stay in here and acknowledge that your work is going to free you up. All that you endured, all that you bared, all the stripping, and you kept true to your heart. Like say for me, what I do physically, and if you do follow me, you know my yoga page gets crazy. Even what I put my body through when I'm working with the bars there and blessing these. Can't really see in this light. Oh, there you are. I love these. This is my love right here. Strengthening every day. Fucking A. I'm just asking if they want any more cards here. Let's pull from here. Because this always adds a lot of really beautiful magic to the table. Oh my God, water's life. Yeah, strong as fuck is in a lot of different ways. But believe me, when you have it in your physical body, that's another next level. Those of us that are willing to do what it takes to the point where you want it for yourself more than I want it for you, I like meeting those people. Because I know those people don't give up. They don't give me excuses and they don't cry. Yeah, right? The whole stack wants to fall down. Who are you, warriors? Any last messages for the South? Holy shit, this is boss. This is some boss energy here. This is boss. So you are also people that are you're your own bosses, or you can be your own boss within a structure of work, but you're bosses. And just know that you are the creator of your story. You can always rewrite it. You can always choose something else. Because I do feel some resistiveness here that may come at you just last minute. Remember, Mercury retrograde is coming. I know that's ridiculous and oversaid and all that, but I just pay attention to it. You know, sometimes it doesn't affect me at all and I just laugh. And then sometimes I'm like, quirky as fuck. What the hell, man? It just depends what piece of the pie it is, astrology. I'm not an astrologer, but this is all about your creation getting out into the world. It's all about, I know I keep saying this, but it's just going to go boom. It's just going to fucking explode. All of a sudden, boom, bam, it just aligns. And I like the spirit of the angel here because she's looking at the calavera, she's looking at the skull. Let me start showing you the images. She's looking at the skull going, ha, 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 look at her. She's happy. She happy. She's like, I can face anything now. Like, holy shit, this is all I'm back. I'm going to free myself up. I'm going to let my hair hang down. I had the courage to shed some fucking blood for what I want. And it is time to go forward. Look at you. Look, it's both pointing in the same direction. See, she's looking and goes, whoop. So it's casted. That's what I meant, like the spirit of the new moon. And just to remind people, there is a new moon in back of this angel. Why? Because the new moon is a black moon. So this is where the journey started. And here's where it's going, okay? Yeah, let's fucking go. Shit, I'll drive the bus with all of us in it over there. But look at your passion. You're on your knees because it's been humbling. This is not a pride thing. Look at the beautiful red clothing of the passion. And right here, smack center in the gut. And this is the temperance. So although things may come at us at the very, like it's coming before our big boom, you have the strength to look at it now. You can stand strong. Because why you're willing to leave it behind. And look at the trunk here. It's ready to be filled because it's led by your heart. This is going forward, your journey forward. So that this chest can close if it needs to. That's what I mean by the simplicity. By living within yourself to create. Nothing outside yourself. Beautiful journey ahead. And so look at the journey as it manifests. Even in this card, there is a circle here of blackness or a new moon image. So whatever you've casted can continue to do so. This is another magical evening. They're all magical because we say so. But look at the beautiful network and explosiveness of the abundance of the diversity of who you are. Because if you do listen to me, you're pretty unique and diverse. And you know who you are, my VIPs. Okay, let's move on. Oh my God, I could keep going on this. I want to be in the South right now because this energy is like, shh. Okay, that's gonna look pretty. I'll just keep them right here. Let's see if I can fit all of the cards in the table. They just want me to display because they are really beautiful images of just nice heart space, strong heart spaces here. How about that? We like that? Okay. We're going to move to the west. Oh, yeah, okay. Holy shit, this is a really nice message here. So the abundance continues. So here, I believe, is one of the most sweetest outcomes I've ever seen in this direction, especially during this time where we felt like, when's it coming in? Any day now? Yes, it is. And on this, I mean, these cards are popping up again. So in the West is the talisman, meaning that you're destined to succeed. And this card landed to the side, which is going towards the east, which is moving us forward. This is the east is the forward, our vision ahead, our forwardness, our forward motion here. No kidding, we're boss. So I'm looking at the King of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? Money, 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 money here. It's not just the money. This is money as energy as well. I think you might have changed because we've needed to change our relationship with it, I feel, in order for it to come back again more in a freeing way, more in where we're boss, where we're not just there for because we need it or desperate or scarcity or because we have to or some other's fucking rules that you have to, you said, you know, all like you have to do something. Money is an energy. Money is a mindset. And it also has to do with clearing your heart and getting it straight. This is not about going to your past at all. Challenging because when things... Okay, this is this. Then you get one. And then this is here. All right. God, there's a lot of symbology, like lots of circles here in the cards. I just keep seeing a lot of circles, meaning that these are new cycles we're beginning. New cycles. Whole new, like we erased the board. Because what you might have thought like was for yourself, that's good and all, but it's becoming so it's more about others and what you do. Because really you want to make a difference. And wake some other fucking people up. Shake them up. Our ancestors are proud of us, by the way, for standing strong, for putting up with what we put up with, because we have crossed over. You know, the taboos of their time are not taboos now, but they still kind of are, a little here and there, depending on what it is. Especially art forms. Art forms are always fucking picked on. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Yeah, the West is about what you believe in, what you stand for, what gets you up out of that bed of yours, what you're willing to fight for. And it always starts with self first and then outward. And the talisman here is saying you're destined to succeed. This is your tools are complete. It's just time to now invite them in. And it's any day now. I don't know why it says 6 o'clock here, but you'll see as I show you the images. But the 6 of Pentacles has a clock that says 6 o'clock. And this is very much about finding tribe and starting over. Because you've worked on this garden quite some time to chop the roots that wouldn't grow, the weeds and the betrayals and the lies that were within your field. You know, you had to kill that shit out of your beautiful garden. And the 10 of Pentacles is just like amazing. Let me show you what these images look like. Don't trip. So here's the talisman, and there's a lot of symbology here. I mean, again, I'm not an astrologer, and actually the card, if you want to look at it this way, in this form, it's upright. But on the table over here, it's pointing this way, which is towards the east. Okay. And then here we are. Boss. Six of Pentacles here. That beautiful transformation here. Look at this old stuff right here. Look at all that old crap. Bye. Oh, and then we have the self. So you see this image of the circle here. This is a green. It's beautiful emerald color here. So same, like, definitely you're going to hear some news by this coming full moon. Definitely. That's my vibe here. How do you feel about these images? Pretty nice. I mean, it's just, this is just to the point. It's just to the point. But it's really creating community and really creating network. Doesn't say how big, it says as big as you want, but this is expansion. So again, if we would have came in when we wanted it, we actually truly wouldn't have been ready and probably would have burnt out. Now that we're strong and that we see and that we're standing in the focus and we know and we're willing to surrender the fact that, you know, never goes down the way we see it, but you know, it does, but there's always details that were way better that we didn't see before. That's just straightforward. I'm going to leave it as that. I want to get to the heart space, which is the north. The little hummingbird, always looking for the sweet nectar. Okay. Huh. Oh dear Lord. This is just, it just keeps getting more abundant here. This is really sweet. It's really sweet. Let me see what happened over here. Something happened over here. Oh, okay. Tell you, there's a lot of cards on the table. This one is this one, and this one's the one. Okay. Excuse me, right? Organize. Interesting. Circles. Okay, let me recap. Pentacles and swords. Wands. Yeah, it's pretty well balanced. I'm just checking to see like what amount is swords, wands, cups, pentacles. It's all pretty much even. That's pretty cool. Just checking. Okay, let's tap into the north, the heart space. Here we have the key. Locked doors can now be opened. Didn't say next year, it says now. So along with the wishes and those desires and your order, your rituals, your prayers, your meditations, your spells, your incantation, your word, it's happening now. And we have two kings showing up on the table so far. I always like, three kings. Holy shit, so there's been a king in every direction. Told you, big dick energy. And in the heart space, it's the King of Pentacles. Followed by the Four of Wands. Ooh, beautiful. The Emperor. And the Nine of Cups. Okay. My keys, my North keys. And it all could vibe to you, all of it. This is just the journey of the table. I think it's a very interesting flow. But, if one or two directions speak to you, just, by looking at the card in the beginning of the video. It's so fucking good. I spice my coffee and it's like starting to go like, whoo. I can feel the heat back here. How do you spice your coffee? I put pepper in it. Not black pepper, cayenne pepper. Along with cinnamon, along with orange. Like essential orange. Just gives it a kick. Or the zest of the peel. It's good for the sinuses over here. Okay, so the key. There's going to be some disruption in a good way for you. Again, this is another feeling of boom, it just shows up. But we're ready and we're happy about it. We are coming into a lot of celebration in times. Wait till you see the images. There's something to show you about the Emperor. That's interesting. So wherever your heart has been guarded, but it turned into boundaries more, but it's still, there's a guardedness there because that's a sacred place. You know, once your heart stops, that's it. This should actually be the strongest muscle in the body. So how do you strengthen this heart? You allow a key so it can open, so you can take a risk. It's it's risky. It should be a little scary and shake you up, because when it does, you have something on the line, and then what you have on the line is you. And when it's your ass is on the line, that's the highest game to play, because that's high stakes right there, huh? But something passionate's opening up for this north here. And this is like gangster connections. And this is like a value. This isn't just like this dumb romanticism thing that's in the movies or what people portray on their social media. This is like, it's a very interesting vibe. This is like coming togethers of power couples or power collaborations. And power couples just mean that. Whether they're lovers or partnerships like in a marriage vibe, but don't get married, because this is not traditional. This is like a vibe that's coming in that completely revives you and brings your, kind of brings like your sexy back, like brings your sensuality back to life. These are very non-traditional types of connections. There's medicine here. There's psychedelics here. We're artists. We're living for our heart. We may be partners in business coming, and couples can be of business. You know, this is like really strong connections here, and things that we have been sending incantations towards for quite some time, especially when that chest opened up and there was nothing there, where you carried it thinking that was a treasure. It's a metaphor. I'm speaking about people or situations. And once you found out that truth, it took some journeying away. It takes a lot of courage to go away. Everybody settles. The same hometown, the same this, the same that, which is nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that. But this is not the vibe. This is us. We're the movers and the shakers. This is a very beautiful north. Notice the polarities on this table, that I want to stay in the north here. I don't even want to go away because this feeling's very cozy. It's very like, it's not fake. These are wings that are made out of leather. Like strong. Like I'm feeling like ancient beings. So if you vibe to serpents or reptiles, or are not shy of them, or relate to some aspect of them, thus in my name, just like the scorpion that came into my medicine cabinet, and I didn't scream or anything. I went, wow, holy shit, there's a scorpion. Stay right there, stay right there. I'm going to get my camera. And I had a mom moment with this scorpion. But this is what I'm talking about. It's like mysterious and it's alluring. It's about times these like certain souls come together and certain souls come to new tribe. But there's going to be a lot of partnerships here. You'll see. And when they happen, please let me know about it, because I want to have a party of celebrations with all of you that have been tuning in when these things come to pass. Because I know I get this a lot. You know how I can feel that shit like around me. That's okay. Feel that. At least you're feeling something because you shook up and did that. Eye roll. You eye roll? Mm-hmm. So look. The key's right there. Now. Look at this. Look at this cute. This is the King of Pentacles. Now check him out. Interesting that this pairs like this too. This is a really. I'm gonna do that. Thank you, sir, for letting me know. But check it just in case. I'm gonna. Excuse me. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a key over here too. Ha! No accident. Here. Gaze at that. While I do something here, because it's going to help me with the rest of the reading here to look at this. It's just so magical, this art. But yes, here's the King of Pentacles. And this is the king that this is going to open up that. See what it opens up this time. Well, he's saying it's going to open it all up. This is having it all. And the king here is very humbled, very rooted wisely, that he no longer needs or wants, because what he has it all. He's the type that wakes up. As you wake up, you have everything you need now. But the expansion's coming, because that key is going to open up this chest. And then this dude right here is going to come to one hell of a party. That means you. So here we come, was coming to the party with the Four of Wands. Look at her. The Four of Wands also is partnership here. Unions. Really deep connections. Till death. Very passionate. Very magical time we're stepping into. For those that have been following, or you've missed some videos, go back and check it out for yourself where you were at that time. But I want to come to this party. Look at the Emperor. Dude, he's so like... Then this Mary Jane leaves here. He's a medicine man. So this card here too is of my heart medicine. That's what I meant by the psychonauts, the psychedelics, the people that want to drink medicine. These are the ayahuasca heads. Me. Mary Jane. But, the vibe of this person has soul searched. This person has, you've done the work. And now you're here, work. Look at you, you sassy, sexy thing. This is also the Nine of Cups. So again, the partnership here. Let me turn this around. Look at this party. Very magical. So a lot of it says too that you wait and you experience it. Because I can keep on going here. Now, if you sat across from me, I have more details for sure. But there is an indie card here. And it's called The Poet. And again, there's a lot of creation here. As we started with the creator, the self, and the poet. The magic within you. There's a nice new moon here. To me, I see that volcano, like again, that explosion, like we saw in the north. Like the north has a lot of that. There's the polarities on this too is very magical. Okay? So there's the image of that. See, but this is like an explosion that's getting those birds and bats out of there. Boom, gotta fly. It's kind of like being kicked out of the nest. But you have you're fine. Like you're grounded and you're fine. This is again saying that the conversation in the background or people around you, or the gossip and the bullshit, all that, the stuff that you don't listen to and turn your back and laugh and be thankful that you are talked about, because you're like, oh, okay, sure, give me some more of your power. Until they learn, like, we're going to keep away now. Very, very fiery here. Very fiery for the heart space. Very blown away open, because the key is going to. And if you do drink medicine or are interested in drinking ayahuasca, the ultimate healer, the mighty heart break open medicine, that's the feeling that I get from her every time. Just this bliss and this strength and a permanent smile on my face. For real. I adore drinking that medicine. She's my sacrament for life. So that's what we're creating. I mean, that may not be calling to you, but the essence and the spirit of her through me here is what I'm talking about. Same vibration that you're creating for you. But yeah, there's nothing like it. Boy, do I know it. As we move to the east. Oh, yeah. Speaking of, for the east, we have the underworld in this card. This is a crazy fucking card right here. Ooh. I told you there's now the queen appears. Interesting. We have the Queen of Wands. The Ace of Cups. And now we have the Empress. There's some powerful wishes that went out. Or you have some real strong vibes going up, because these are very strong cards. Look. We've had queens here in the last direction, but there was all, there was a king, and they were all kings, and this one's a queen. And we also had the Emperor in the heart space, and then the Empress shows up in the east to seal the deal. As my belly rumbles, as I said, as we seal the deal. Very cute images, but there is warning here in the Ace of Cups. As you know, the retrograde comes, and now, and without warning, it'll be like, no way. How could that be? Where you run into someone or you come in contact with someone from back there. Now, it could be something unresolved. It could be a really nice blessing in disguise. There's mystery as to which one it is. But this one hits home. It also could mean a memory of someone that supports who you are. This is somebody that is past, and it's more of a female energy, more of a grandmother, more of hold on, let me tune in. Notifications. Yep, blast from the past energy for sure. Yeah, it's turning up in the east, so that means it's the last direction of the table, and that means that's like going forward, or it's in front of us, coming at us. So any blockages or any messages from there, ooh, rumble, rumble. Because I would say this is from way past. This is not, there's some years here, so don't be surprised. This is really funny. It goes both ways. The guardian of the east on my magic table is the hawk, and they're very predator, right? And for some of you, if these people come back or towards you, you see them as that, like a worm, and you just go, like they're going to eat him, and like it's nothing. Why would I go after a worm when I can have that big, fat, juicy, poor bunnies, I know, big, fat, juicy rabbit kind of thing. Like, or yeah, definitely female, grandma, aunt, sister, a female that's a guardian or that you talk to in your heart space. There's several messages here, of course. So for some of you, because it had the key, right? The key is that it's time to raise from the dead and really be fed. Like you're a bird of prey. You know, you're not meant to eat worms. You're meant to eat the fucking little beasts, to devour the little beasts that you are born to. And there's something here that, and like I picked it up somewhere else. I think it was the West. I don't know. That there's something challenging, or the South. There's something challenging that comes at us. So hold on during that retrograde time. Don't take it personally, because you know what? You're very, very, very strong in who you are. You'll just shine even more. Why? Because you can take whatever comes at you and channel it to what you adore and love now. It's like we've become very strong and skillful in the tools that we have now. And the moon card is also facing the east. And the moon card here says you'll be guided through darkness. Because this is a beautiful empress. You're going to be surprised what comes at you, but you're shining like nothing else. Because if you, I don't know if you can understand this, but through the darkness, what does it say? You will be guided through darkness. It's very much like drinking ayahuasca. She guides me through the dark, because it gets real dark in there because it's done in the dark. But it's done with my eyes closed, because at some point I can't open my eyes, and the visions come and they're so beautiful, and it just keeps, the bliss keeps pouring through that crown of mine into the heart. And it's the same here. You know, it said, you know, what you experience in ceremony, you do that in your life. She always says, I'll give you all you need in your life. But you live clean for me. And clean means you live truthfully to your heart and yourself, and I'll give it to you. So in the time of the darkness, especially during the past 2 years for many, many, many of us, it was like that. It's really intense. But here's one thing. I never gave up. I never gave up training. I didn't give up my yoga practice. In fact, it completely transformed into something else that's even better and stronger. I worked in a gym for 4 years. And what I do now for training and even my yoga practice is way stronger. And I had access to all of that. So in the darkness, I never gave up and I kept my body strong. Because I channeled all that fucked up feelings into those bars. I let myself go on the mat for like 2 hours at a time. It was beautiful. And I do that now, even. And it keeps getting better, is what I'm saying. But we were willing to do that. So we're going to be blown away. You'll see. But let me show you how cute the cards are. Okay, so we have the moon. That's facing towards the east. Oh my, look at the surprise on her face. Like, oh yeah, look at how beautiful this Queen of Wands is. Work. She is like runway ready. But there is also warning here. This is the Ace of Cups. There may be a couple of leaps here you may need to attain. That's okay, but your cup is getting replenished and full. Remember, you will be guided through the darkness. Look. See, but there's an illumination in the front of this cup because you're facing the light. That's very much in the dark, and it's bringing you abundance, what we've gone through, what you've gone through. Rock solid, baby. And you know, allowing yourself that freedom to like be with all that fucked upness. It's going to be replenished because look at who you are now. This Empress is so cute. She's also a medicine woman. So to me, the Empress and the Emperor of the deck are really both, they're both shaman cards here. Let me grab the Emperor here. I'll show you side to side. Oops. See how I mean? Okay. Hold up. All right, here's the other card here. Was the Underworld. And that's really allowing something to completely decompose. There's an image here of a beautiful rose, though, underneath it all, that's going to rise above all of this. That's one of the ugliest looking, that's an ugly looking image. It's like, ah. It's all three paws and shit and zombie and guts. The going forwardness here is sweet in the east. And then the east, it's like, again, like the west, a little self-explanatory. Do you like that? You're laughing. What are you laughing at exactly? It's all funny to me, right? Okay. And then we have the bonus card here. Oh, the guts. Yeah, the 3 paws. I think I've been watching, it's because I've been watching Dracula. I mean, the season ended, the season Titans, and there's like, it's horror drag if you don't know what Dracula is, and there's a lot of these dudes that have guts and stuff coming out, and it looks pretty, they're really masterful and artists to create that, but it's like I saw one this morning and went, oh God. And on the show for their exterminations is that one time that they made them eat raw guts or raw brains. So it reminds me of that. Anyways, to the to the mid table. Okay, now I can like make a nice assembly of all this. See how I can arrange. And thanks for listening today. Knowing me, I'm going to get on that yoga mat. How can I not like move today and celebrate? Okay. I'm going to put the peace pipe here. I'm really going to organize it so I can see the whole beautiful spectrum of this reading and give you an overhead shot of how many cards are on the table. Yes. Okay. And I'll be popping back in for another reading or two here before the year end, and maybe on New Year's Eve. I don't know. Never know. Always on the shaman clock. Means, okay. And we have the Mr. Wizard. Okay. He's fun. That's another thing about a lot of us do know about having monies or being successful. We've been through all these spaces up and down, yeah. And here's the one thing that's been missing is having fun. I want to have some fucking fun with what I do. I do have fun with what I do. I'm having a good time right now. Right? As you can tell, I truly come alive when I'm on my magic table. I love what I do. I really do love what I do. It's fun. So that's the reminder. And there may be much, much, much peace. And in this image as well, it ends with the black moon in the picture, which was the new moon blessing here. And use your skills to aid others. Yeah, that's what I was saying. And somewhere in the beginning of this reading is that we thought it was for us. You know, we're us in mind, but it's really to make a difference. And especially the ones that are creating networks or communities. Very magical time that's coming towards us. In fact, I believe it is I think it's the rabbit. The year of the rabbit or water rabbit. Okay. It is, right? I was right. Okay. So the year of the rabbit, and it's a water rabbit too. Again, I'm not an astrologer, so So let me show you the image of the wizard. You know, that's it. There's the black moon right here. So anything that like I said, it seals the deal. No extra cards needed. That was just a free card here. So all that you're creating here, all that we started. Just take a look at the card table here once again. As the sun has changed in the position here, the light is coming down. And the spirit world saying it's time to come off the table. Okay, I'd rather look at this. Well, that was some beautiful messages. Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna do, right? Hold on, let's see if I can do this. I'll just cover that one. We'll get the point when it's there. Let me see if I can do this. Hold up. I think I'm just having fun with this camera because I'm going to show you something. Look at all the cards on the table. I have fun with what I do. Anyways, I hope this was this extended reading was cool, and that you like what you watch. Share me. Find me on Instagram. I'm gonna be popping back up with another one soon, and yeah, it's time to. I want to be with the outside before the sun goes down. It's really pretty to watch here, the sundown. So much love, everybody. And find me on Instagram. Find me here. I'll talk to you soon.